So, Jay, welcome to Concord Chiropractic. I'm glad you're here for your first visit. You're a tax attorney, correct?
Yes, I am.
And you're a professor down in
I'm a
Florida.
professor, yes, at University of South Florida. Yes, all of that.
That's awesome. Well, welcome to the office.
Well,
You said you had some questions for me.
Yeah, I
so
heard about
ask
you.
away.
They
Yeah.
said your name was James Ferrari, and that reminded me of a car. Is that correct? Were you named after a car?
It's Ferraro, not after a car. No,
Well, I've never seen a Ferraro. Is there such a thing?
there's
As far as
definitely
you
not
know?
a car. Definitely not the level of Ferrari either.
Well, in this day and age, everybody needs a theme song. Does your Concord Chiropractic have a theme song?
We do not have a theme song. We could use one. You got any ideas
Yes. Back for Good by Take That.
for me? Really?
Listen, that song is so innovating, and I think your
Don't
patients
know.
will really
All right.
take to
Back
that.
for good. I'll make a
Back
mental-
for Good, yes.
I'll make a mental
yes.
note of that.
All right, so in preparation, I looked at the glove because I was really curious. As
Right.
an academic, I'm academically curious, and I lit upon Cairo.
Mhm.
So I'm wondering, is that where chiropractic started? Was it in Cairo, Egypt?
Cairo, Egypt. That's good. So no, but actually the Egyptians practiced the art of manipulation for improvement of health, but it wasn't labeled chiropractic. Chiropractic was invented in 1895, this discovery of the profession by D.D. Palmer. So it's a great story
All right.
behind that, but that's for another day.
Yeah, so it wasn't a pyramid scheme then.
No, it was not.
Okay, well, chiropractic.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Okay.
Good thinking, though.
So when a patient returns for a second appointment, and I'm sure that they are so impressed with you when they first visit you, do you say welcome back?
Good one. Hopefully they're impressed, and I do not say that. But if I did, I don't know if they would necessarily catch on to it. It just
Yeah.
depends.
Well, I can tell just by visiting your facility that you really care about your patients.
Thank you.
So I welcome, to what extent does a good chiropractor have their patients back? Could you describe that? How do you have your patients back?
Well, I'd like to say it's like that you're the shepherd of the flock in the spectrum of wellness healthcare for an office, and so for patients. So hopefully you guide them in the right way. So you have their back in that sense.
So
But good play on words.
You care, you have your patients back. That's very good. I admire that. I can't
Thank
tell you
you, thank
that, Dr. Ferrari. No, it's Ferraro, not Ferrari.
Close
I'm sorry, but
Close enough. You're good.
your practice is
Yeah.
like a good car.
There you go.
All right. As to any of your patients, do you ever regret not doing something? In hindsight,
In
are you
hindsight,
reflective? Do you look back?
good play on
Or are you
words.
forward looking?
All right. What next question? What else you got?
All right. I'm sure you went to chiropractic school. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
All right. It's very competitive.
It is extremely competitive, yeah, but it's fun too.
Did you find that your classmates engaged in backstabbing? You have to be careful.
Yeah,
have to watch
absolutely.
your belt
yeah,
back?
yeah, absolutely. You gotta watch your test sheet with a Scantron, what they called it back then.
All right. So here's my final question. It's a little more serious. Okay. Not that
Serious
these
question.
questions have been
Finally, a
serious.
serious question.
Finally, serious
Let's-
questions.
Let's hear it.
Okay, now I have heard, and of course not you, of course, but I've heard that some chiropractors are referred to as quacks.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So here's my question. Are you offended by that, or is it like water off a duck's back? Is that the way you take it?
That's good. Definitely not offended by that. I usually, if someone has that question for me, I'll say, well, tell me what you know about chiropractic. So if they have that opinion, which I'm pretty okay with now, I just like, so tell me what you know. And usually they know very little. So that's my window from spinning it to a positive to educate them. So, and I enjoy doing that.
Well, do you think to sort of head off that question, like on your front desk, you could have like a model of a duck and
Like
something
water,
coming,
with a fountain of water,
water coming
water,
off their
like,
back and
yeah,
say,
you're not going to rattle
you
me.
can call me a quack.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
For me, it's
But
like
get on the
water
table
my
and let's
back.
get you adjusted.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you, Dr. Ferrari or Ferrero or whatever you call yourself. And
Close
I'm
enough.
sure that everybody will listen to that song, Take Back for Good by Take That, and come to Concord Chiropractic to see Dr. James, not Ferrari, Ferraro.
Perfect. And I'm going to listen to that song. I want to hear that.